out of all the relationship distortions, I think this one's my favorite, if that's even a thing, because I recognize myself in it very easily. And just by chance, a lot of my friends happen to have this exact relationship distortion or unhealthy attachment style. It's based on a parental figure attachment. When I use terms like inferior and superior, I don't mean it as there is truly a person, a human being who is inferior to or superior to another human being. The distorted, unhealthy relationship pattern is in itself based in hierarchy. So they believe themselves to be above someone or below someone. And when I use terms like feminine or masculine, they are not gender specific. If you've ever met a female creature who frequently says and genuinely believes that they are better off doing everything by themselves, then you have met a bulldozer masculine female being, because the superior distortion has very masculine traits and the inferior distortion has very feminine traits, in the sense of one is directional decision making, on point and cut through, going from chaos to one specific answer, while the feminine, I should have been using, because this is usually feminine, this is masculine. So going from chaos, whichever way the chaos is, you're going towards a solution, a conclusion. And with the feminine distortion, you're going from a specific issue or a specific problem towards an opening and towards more randomness or more chaos. So the term got popularized as a hero complex or a savior complex. And we usually say that with a male hero, there's always a damsel in distress. But the dude in despair, just as much attracting the absolute warrior Amazons who believe that they are the saviors of the day. The psychological distortion comes from a lack of or a very unhealthy parental guidance. If you haven't gotten healthy parental caretaking that allowed you to have enough freedom, enough space to breathe, to explore, to play, to be yourself, to discover who you actually are without the parental guidance, as well as with the freedom, you've gotten just enough safety so that you feel seen, heard, you feel important, you feel valued. So if there wasn't that healthy balance of letting you go and as well making you feel safe at home, then we very frequently overcompensate by either taking on more masculine traits that are saying that if I haven't, subconsciously, psychologically, if I haven't gotten certain treatment, if I haven't gotten a certain amount of wisdom or genuine care, then I will be the one who's going to give it to others. Now, this frequently is the first step instead of learning how to give that care to yourself. So when we try to step into other people's lives and solve a situation, save a situation, or offer advice, just be incredibly nosy, be that know-it-all person who's going to save the day for the other because we know better. It's usually coming from our sense of, I will model the behavior that I would like to receive. And it comes with a massive resentment, because if you're the one always giving it, you're never getting it, because you haven't learned how to give it to yourself first. That's why you're just dispelling it out of your system as a resentful wound healing. The female version of it is when we internalize that if I haven't gotten enough care, if I haven't gotten enough safety, if I haven't been seen or heard, it is because I am not worthy of it. Therefore, I'm not capable of giving it to other people. Therefore, I will always have to get it from others if I ever want to feel safe. I'm not capable of taking care of myself. And some people do it with like absolute financial dependency. Some people do it with feeling, I wanted to say very comfortable in being employees for an entire lifetime, but not the people who genuinely feel good in a supporting role, but the people who are resentful about that role, the people who don't believe or don't dare to believe that they are capable of something more, but they are striving, they are psychologically longing for having something more or being something more or achieving something more. That wanting but not having, that really wishing for but not capable of getting it or making it happen for myself. That is the damsel in distress and the dude in despair. And I will probably start with a male example.